Welcome back, guys, to another My Hero Ultra Rumble video. And yes, the return of the 1v3. You don't see them around that much these days because everyone kind of knows how to play and people don't really let you have the time you need for 1v3s. Doesn't mean that they don't happen, as I'm going to show you today. But, yeah. People definitely, like I said, players are getting better and better in this game. I'm not sure if you guys will agree, but Season 3, I feel like it's overall been the sweatiest it's ever been. You know, we're still winning, we're still doing great. Still having a good time while we can. But I believe, and again, you guys can let me know what you think. I believe the player ability range has gotten, in general, higher. It just feels that way. You know, everyone's just better. Like, the guys who were alright in Season 1 became, like, kind of good in Season 2, and now it's Season 3, and now they're good. And the guys who became good in Season 2, now they're like, you know, very good. The guys who were great, they took up that next level, now they're just like a nightmare. You know, everyone's just taken one step above, and I think that's made it quite interesting and more competitive in mhur. But yeah, you guys let me know, what do you think? And I'm gonna take a guess and say, look at that, me resurrecting my teammates, beating the bad teammate allegations that some of you guys like to put on me. Well, you know, it is what it is. Look, can't give big teammate love to every pair of randoms I play with. But yes, we are being a good team member right now in this one. What was I saying? Yeah, I believe the aim assist change probably has something to do with it as well, to some degree. Maybe some like better players don't play as well now without the aim assist, and maybe some players who didn't like gel with the aim assist, they play better without it, and they're starting to come up. So yeah, it's just a very interesting, you know, little development, if you will. I will say this though, it seems in this latest season, I've noticed people are more open to playing stun characters now. Stun seems to be like the new I want to win at all costs, you know, mentality. Like, if someone wants to win at all costs, they'll play Mount Lady and do that stupid stun combo, like where they'll slide over to you, stomp, alpha alpha, stomp, alpha alpha. It's the cheesiest fucking shit ever. I don't really rate it. I don't really have much respect for it, but you know, it does a lot of work, and a lot of Mount Ladies are really enjoying those shenanigans right now. Same with the Eaters. Like, the Eaters, they love what they're doing. The Denkies love what they're doing. Stun, yeah, stun seems to be like the new thing, from what I've noticed. People are very happy to become, you know, stun merchants in this latest season. I don't know, you guys, I'm sure you have your own way how you feel about it. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't like it. I'm not really a big fan of stun playstyles, personally, because I just don't rate them that much. But, without getting into all of that. Yeah, look, see, that one just tried it on me there. Stomp and then rinse alpha. But the more elite one is the one I said before. I'm not going to say it again. I don't want to encourage people, because it really is just bullshit. Like, I can sometimes get out of it. Like, it depends on like what state you get caught in. Generally, I can get out of it, but yeah, it's just a health fuck that you just don't really want to be dealing with if you can help it. But yeah, that's what I've noticed. This, at least from my playtime, I'm not gonna speak, you know, as if my experience is the canon experience. But yeah, from my playtime, I've noticed stun seems to be the biggest uptick. People seem to really like that. Nah, man. Nah. See, this was actually a really frantic circle. Yeah, I was playing like a bunch of games today. I'm telling you, man, some of these some of these end circles, I felt like I was playing in a tournament again. Now, this ranked, I'm telling you, ranked this season is definitely went up a level. Ranked this season has definitely went up a level. I'm very, very curious to see what you guys say in the comments. Please do let me know in the comments. How do you feel about this season's ranked? Because yeah, I do feel like everyone has taken, you know, that step forwards, which is good. Makes it more interesting. At this point, I was looking at it, I'm like, if I got, why would I be outside when I can just chill here for a second? So that's why I stayed in here for a bit, taking some cheap shots, some nice little pop shots at people. Look at that. See how much damage I could do without having to go out there in the fray. And now I need to go out there in the fray, but I've already done like some good damage. I'm healthier than probably most of these guys because I was able to use the cover in there. You know, it was very smart play by me there. Very smart play. Again, it's not really the most Hollywood play, not the most Hollywood, but you know, it was smart. Like that play isn't gonna win at the Oscars, but it will win at Cannes Film Festival. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like circles like this, you know, really small circle, 4 or 5 teams. I'm seeing these more and more lately. I saw about like 4 of them today. It was crazy. But again, it's fun. It is fun. Pro hero dana. So yeah, I took like a very ingenious chance to get some heals there. And this Kiri thought he could do the same, but he just did not choose his positioning as well as I did. And now, the 1v3 is on its way. This is what you came here for, man. The 1v3 god returns. Right now it's a 1v2, but the 3 is coming. Both of these guys have res cards. That's what makes this so like interesting when I was playing it. Because if I leave the Froppy alone, Denki revives. If I leave Denki alone, Froppy revives, and I'm thinking, what the hell? How am I supposed to figure this out before one of them comes up? And the answer was, I don't apparently. Because the Deku managed to get into the game, and now we're on a 3v1. Both my teammates are down. They gave it a good go. Froppy's got plus ultra. It's all popping off right now. Oh, so annoying I couldn't quite get that. Cat Froppy's desperate. I'm just trying to make it awkward for her the most I can. Trying to stay out of her range. Focusing on the Denki because I know the Denki, if I focus on the Froppy, the Denki heals. Now you got the Deku who's back up again. I'm getting whipped about by these goddamn students. I knew that Deku was gonna go for a revive. So when I went up in the air, I immediately turned my my attention to Denki. This is a tactic I like to use a lot. I use it against Idas and Froppies, and on the odd occasion, Ochako. Because these are characters who really want to push you. They really want to get in your face, grab your shoulders, give you a nice big wet kiss. Well, maybe not the last part. They probably just want to beat you up. But when they're doing that in a small circle, depending on how much health you have, and depending on how good your aim is, and depending on how big your balls are, you can lure them outside of the zone and stand on the outside of the zone and then shoot them, and they won't come over to you. Because a lot of them are happy to follow you until you go into the zone. They don't really want to be that far out. They will follow you to the ends of the earth, but they will not want to follow you out of the zone a lot of times. Some of them will still come out, but it will make them hesitate. They'll wait a bit. A lot of them will wait. They won't commit. They'll just kind of like hang around. And if you've got a lot of health, you can take off like an extra 3 or 4 hits on them before you come back into the zone. Again, it all depends on your health. All depends on how much you can do it. Look at these guys got back in. Can you imagine? These guys got back in. Had to put them down again. And now we're done. At least that's what I thought until I got kicked in the side of the head by Deku. These guys It did not want to go down, man. I had to 3v1 essentially twice in a way. And at this point, I'm like, well, I'm hitting all of these motherfuckers. Deku! Ore no kachi da! And there we have it, the 3v1, or should I say the 1v3. Very funny one as well. Like I said, these guys were coming up and down like yo-yos. But yeah, again, it's a very useful tactic if you are a character that does not like being pushed by an Eater or a Froppy. Again, it's not going to be the best choice all the time, but if you hang outside of the zone getting burned, a lot of the time they won't want to come out there. And they'll kind of just like hesitate for a bit. And in that hesitation, try and hit them 3 or 4 times and then get back in and try and end the fight there. In that instance, you saw me, I finished the Froppy from the outside. Because again, they kind of... No one willingly wants to burn themselves. That's why... And they think if you go out in the zone that they can just chill there and you're going to be the only one taking damage because you're in the zone getting burnt and they're not. That's why when you do that, you need to be very active with your shooting and you need to be on point. Because if you miss all your shots, you've just taken probably half your health in burn damage. And then you're going to walk back into that zone where they're waiting for you. Worst idea ever. But if you can land your shots, if you can take the opportunity, very useful little tactic to do there. And can help turn the tide for you. And again, it just keeps them from getting too close to you because no one really wants to walk out of the zone if they have to, especially the Eater and Froppies. Even though they could do it, they just, a lot of them don't think to do it. And by the time they think, okay, yeah, I will go out, you've probably at least had 2 or 3 shots on them by that point. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the 1v3, hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of advice there. Again, that's not just a Bakugo thing, any character that can shoot, essentially. And maybe you're going to need... So any character that can shoot and can get back into the zone with a bit of mobility. Anyways, probably going to throw another match on after this. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know about your thoughts on Season 3. Is it more competitive to you in Ranked? What do you think? On to the next match. And coming into the second game now. Another Ranked match. Chaos. Already popping off in the fire zone. Playing with some very good players, Tomio Kagyu and Life Revive. You probably know them from the leaderboards. And yeah, man, you know, just the fire zone is always crazy. I don't think I've ever dropped in fire zone and it hasn't been crazy. Everyone knows fire zone is where you go if you want to start fighting in the beginning. And you definitely, almost more than fighting other players, you need to finish off your KOs, man. Like, in these types of situations, where it's so frantic, you just gotta make sure these guys aren't getting back up again. Because it really is a difference maker. And high ground as well, man. High ground is such a boon to have in these kinds of situations. The way I got that invisible Sue was crazy. And again, just got especially characters like Sue or Cementos or what's the other one? Ibarra. Like, you definitely want to finish those ones off because they got the quick revive. So if you, like, now that I took that Sue out, she's not going to be like, you know, lick-a-tonguing anyone back up. Because she's done. So that's another big thing as well. Like, you think about who exactly are you looking to get out. Like, who's more important to be going down first. Because if you're facing, like, say you're facing the Cementos, a Momo, and a Kendo. If you get any of the other 2 out that aren't the Cementos, it's almost like you're doing a 4v3 in a way, because if one of them goes down, he'll just get them back up again. Chances are. So you have to take that person down again. And if they find the time to heal, then it's even more of like an actual 4v3. So that's why. But if you take the Cementos down first, that doesn't happen. So again, not that you can really always be in control of who goes down first, or you know what you really have a choice in the matter of, but it's always just something to think about. And like again there, for me, finishing off the Momo is more important than taking the fight to the Kendo afterwards. Because I know if I take the fight to the Kendo and I don't finish it, then I'm fighting a Kendo and a Momo again. Kota-chan. Every now and then, I'll just see someone on like the My Hero Discord. They'll be saying something along the lines of, I wish Eri was in this game as a playable character. And every time I have to think, what are you talking about? Sure, we all love Eri-chan, sure. But you really want to see Eri-chan getting blown apart by Bakugo? Do you really want to see innocent little Eri-chan getting fire javelined by Endeavor? Do you really want to see the psychopath Shigaraki sprint up to tiny little Eri-chan, grab her by the fucking head, lift her off the ground, and then do his gamma on her? No! That's too much. She shouldn't be a playable character. Like, maybe like Kota is, in the way that you can just like interact with him and get something from him. That's the most that she should ever be. You should never be looking to play as Eri-chan when the whole object of this game is to fuck people up. It just look weird and just not right. It just won't look right. You can't be beating Eri-chan up. But I will tell you what I want to do. I got called a sicko for this. I want Overhaul to be in the game. And Eri-chan to be like an interactable character. Just so I can run around while playing Overhaul saying, Eri-chan, Eri-chan. That's all I want. I want to run around the map as Overhaul, telling Eri-chan to come here. That's all I want. Is that so much to ask? I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad at all. I'm just trying to get into the Yakuza mindset. I'm trying to bring back the old ways for Overhaul. There's nothing wrong with that. Eri-chan. So yeah, we got the double revive on Tomio Kagiyu and Life Revive. Come on, I want to hear you guys in the chat try and say that username as freshly as I say it. I want to see who can do it. That's a harder username to say. Not the second one, the first one. It's a harder username to say than you would imagine. And no saying it slow, that's cheating. But you can say it slow, I guess, after you fail. Because then you gotta learn somehow, right? Look at that, man. Hashtag bring back wall penetration. Fucking, there's a long hashtag. Hashtag bring back wall penetration damage. Elon, can we fit that in a tweet? Should be okay. I'm telling you, man. With no aim assist anymore, well, that's basically what it feels like anyway. With no aim assist anymore, I should get the full reward of shooting someone through a wall. Isn't it? Me specifically. But I guess other Bakugos in general can also benefit from it too. But yeah, I just feel like, why did they take... They are slowly but surely just making this man not terrible, but far from ideal. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know what I mean. Because his gamma is so temperamental, I just feel like there are some things he should be allowed to have. It's gonna be so weird when they do a Bakugo's second quirk set for this game, because I mean, I speak for myself obviously, but I'm so used to this Bakugo quirk set. I can't even imagine him with other quirks, you know, like other variations. Like why would I change it? Like every one of his quirks is just good, except the Gamma. The Gamma could be better. Here's the thing, the Gamma is good when it works. Like when it works, the Gamma's nice, but the thing is the Gamma is so temperamental. That's the problem with it. That's what makes it kind of like, you know, like if Ida hits you with his beta, like the beta's done its job. It's just boom, bam, 150 damage. Go fuck yourself, you know. But with the problem, yeah, I got direct hit by that Gamma. The problem with Bakugo's Gamma is you can land it like we're in business, and then it will just completely go past someone and do no damage. Like just the 10 damage it does for the initial roll. So you can effectively succeed and be deserving of landing the Gamma, but still not get it. Whereas other characters with similar moves to that Gamma, they get their reward on like the instantaneous touch of that hit. Like it will never be like, you'll never get hit by a beta from Ida, but only do half the damage. So if it hits, you get all of it. But with Bakugo's, you can hit that Gamma, like the initial roll, and then you can go past them. Or sometimes you even do the whole thing, but the explosion will be like too far behind them and you won't get it. So he's one of the only characters where you can actually successfully lock your attack in and not actually get it. So yeah, I feel like that needs... If they fix that for him, I will look over some of the other stuff I moan about with him. Because I'm just a generous guy like that, you know? Such a patient, generous dude. Good match. Yeah, so shout out to those guys. Look at that, man. Carrying to the highest ranked players. Carrying's a strong word, but I raised both of them, so it counts for something. Hayakumoto. Yeah, these guys, they're very, very good. But on this game, they needed me. They needed me. And I was there for them. Because that's the kind of Bakugo I am. That's the kind of great teammate I am. I know you guys in the comments always tell me what a great team player I am. And, well, we know that's a lie. But anyway, fun match. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, the main attraction was the first match. But hopefully you enjoyed this one as well. So, yeah, see you guys on the next one. Probably going to see a lot more Bakugo games recently. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm just not really enjoying playing random characters anymore. Like, I feel like I've done that part for 2 seasons. 2 seasons and a beta. I've been playing characters I don't want to play. Not because they're bad, but I don't want to play ranked with Denki. I don't want to play ranked with Kirishima. I don't want to play ranked with Shigaraki. I don't want to. Everyone gets to play their mains all the time. Why can't I? So yeah, I feel like I've just done so many videos now of playing all different characters with you know, with the intention to show them off. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I've gone past that now. A tiny bit. I say tiny bit. A big bit. Yeah, I'm just I'm at that stage in this game now where I just kind of want to play the characters I want to play, rather than play people I don't want to play, because I've done it already. You know, how many more, you know, Uraraka videos do you really want from me? How many more X and X videos do you really want from me? I don't know. Let me know what you think, because I know you guys don't like watching my videos when it's like the same character too much, but I don't know, man. I feel like I'm just at that stage now where, yeah, I don't know. Just tell me what you think. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you on the next one. And, yeah, hopefully you learned some stuff here. See you soon.